This will describe the Quickdraw weaving program's ability to do thread substitution on the drawing grid. I did a project where I was doing the standard library substitutions. If I want to do my own thing, let me just go through and create a sample pattern. Say I'm going to do a napkin. I want a two-structure border, and I'm going to just do an outer edge. So the outer line would represent the total project, and say I want tabby and some kind of a pattern and more tabby. Now I can do that with the structures. Now, for example, if I go back and open the structure library, I can go through and look through those structures. Copy A would tell me the background in a Bronson lace. Copy B would give me the pattern in the Bronson lace. So now when I go back to the untitled, I go through, select that, ask for a thread substitution, and scroll out. I can see it's actually done that substitution. So I've got the large tabby area, and so I can do block substitutions that way. Now I actually have more capability than that if I really wanted to. Say I go back through and I want to add another structure. So I want to use 3 structures, and I want to do something different in the middle. Now let me go back to the structure library, and so long as I'm using another structure that's the same size. So this is another 6x6, which would be the Huck 3s. And if I copy that to structure buffer C, go back to the untitled, select the area I want to work with. Now when I do the thread substitution, I can see that I've got the tabby on the outside. What was the black area is turned into the spot Bronson, and the 3 thread Huck stars is what's in the middle. And I can do that same thing on any number of structures. I think the limit's like 16 or 17 different structures. So long as the structures are the same size, it looks at each point and replaces it with the matrix of points there. And you can see from the structure library, for example, some of these can be pretty large, like the Huck 7s there. You can scroll around some of the tabbies, broken tabbies. There can be a large substitution, so it's possible when I get done with a large profile, it may not even fit on the grid, which is over 500 threads wide. Now, let me go back to the original. Now, the other thing I can also do with that is where I have those layers, I can actually resequence the layers so that I could have, say I wanted the tabby in the middle. Structure A was the tabby, C and B were the 5-star Huck and the spot Bronsons. So I could actually define that stack structure, and that would give me a new composite structure that I could then copy back into the original copy structures and use those structures to create a pattern. Go back to the original structure. That would then give me, in one area, one pattern's on top. It would be a 3-layer structure, tabby in the middle with the different patterns on top and on the bottom.